Which you put you on the cover about 2 years ago for your boxing film. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Southpaw, exactly. Yes, Mike Melendy with Rolling Out. So first of all, gentlemen, how you doing?
Good, man.
Good. It's always good to sit down with you guys. You know, one thing I really loved about this film is that it took on an element that felt really true to reality. One of the things that it dealt with is snitching. So I'm just curious if there is ever a time when you feel like it's permissible or okay to snitch to the police.
Well, I think no. I think if you involve yourself in that lifestyle, that you should actually stick to the lifestyle and to that rule. The rules are how you do things, the engagement. What happens with O'Shea's character, Donnie, in the actual film, I actually looked at that character like I would have played it because he has an interesting twist and plot at the end, and I didn't want to do it because of that.
Wow.
I didn't want to do that.
Wow. That's loyal. You're loyal to the culture. How about you? Is there ever a moment you feel like it's okay to talk to the police, maybe if your family's lives at the stake or just...
Yeah, absolutely. People's lives are at stake, then I would talk to the police. Then if I don't, somebody dies, I'm responsible. So, I mean, depends, but there's honor among thieves. So if you're talking about if I was a thief, then maybe I would look at it differently. But I wouldn't call it snitching if I see that somebody's about to break the law and do something harm.
It's culturally different, too. It's the separation from the environments and how you've grown, how you've been brought up. Because it's almost like, usually in the inner cities, the low-income environments, they'll teach you to mind your business. Because it'll bring you more than you actually want.
Absolutely, for sure. Another thing I love about this film is that it has dealt so much with huge guns. What was it like training and getting the first-hand experience with these guns?
Oh, it was the what's the name, the saw and stuff like that. Really big gun he put on the hood of the car. It was written originally that I actually got out the car with that gun.
Wow.
And then Pablo ended up doing it because
That bloody Pablo.
Yeah, because I'm like this. I'm fine with it because the way we built the project, there's a lot of lines that Pablo said that were actually my lines. But what I did was physical action. I'm doing things that make people not necessarily care about delivering the information, but performing in the actual project. And this is what makes it. When you were saying earlier about Ensign not speaking as much, because he knows, if you know the person and you've worked together for so much, then what are you talking about? It's already a given.
Absolutely.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So Gerard, talk a little bit about just, you're working with 50 quite a bit. You're working with people, you're working with black folks, and people are probably recognize you out in the streets a little bit. So what has been the experience like working with people like 50 Cent, just working with the culture, per se?
I love it. And a lot of my most successful movies have been, as you say, working with black folks. Like working with Jamie Foxx, working with Morgan Freeman. And Law Abiding Citizen to this day stays one of my most favorite movies, and most people that come up to me like to say, I love your movies, man, are black people. You go, yo, 350, and I've been in movies, a lot of my favorite moments, there was a moment in Law Abiding Citizen that I created when the judge's head blows up, and I'd put that in the movie, and I remember sitting, and there was a black couple next to me, and when that happened, they went, and the two of them went, and they stayed like that for 15 minutes. Wow. And I go, this is why I make movies, for that reaction, to go. So anyway, and we had a really diverse cast in this, so between 50 and O'Shea and Mo McRae, who was one of my boys, who's one of the most sound dudes on the planet. I love this guy. And it was all, it's always a great experience for me.
Yeah,
absolutely. Well, we love your work. We look forward to more of it. So keep making it. We'll keep watching. Thanks, gentlemen.
Yeah.